Hi, good morning. I'm Elle, and this is Flossmas Day 21. I'm just speechless. I don't know where the time has gone, and I don't really know that I'm ready for. I'm ready. I've got the shopping done. Everything's wrapped. The meal's planned, but it just doesn't feel like it should be Christmas yet. Okay, before I show you my stitching, I thought I would show you a craft that my grandchildren did. This was done quite a while ago. They're currently 15 and they were 7 at the time. And they decided they wanted to play with my sewing machine. So they went through my fabric and they ended up cutting out heart shapes and then sewing them up and stuffing them. So these are little pillows, and they just stuck thread in the top. Various threads they used. So yeah, I don't want it to swing. Okay, so here's one. They found this. This is like a jersey. It's stretchy, so they had trouble with this one, but that's another one. And then they found this fabric. So these come out every year because, and like I said, just some thread to hang it from. So these come out every year, and they think it's great that I still keep them. Okay, let's get into the stitching. First up, we have my advent calendar. This is Advent Calendar with Animals by CutePatternsbyMaria. I believe she has a website, which is Maria Bravko. Anyway, the one I was working on yesterday, I told you I thought it was an alpaca or maybe a young llama, but I didn't think that's what she would have charted. And you guys all thought I was right that that was an alpaca. So we're going to call it an alpaca. And here is where that would, oh wait, I didn't show you what it looked like before the back stitch. We got to do that, right? So without the back stitch, this is what she looked like. Sorry for the lighting, guys. It is raining and trying to snow, and so my lighting's not good. I apologize for that, but okay, so now here is our little alpaca. So I think she came out really good. Now, speaking of that, I do have I normally don't look ahead to see what the next one will be, but I was curious, with only 4 left, what animals were we going to have? And I want to preface this by saying that this is the most adorable advent calendar I've ever seen. And the animals are well charted, and the charting is phenomenal. I mean, she thinks of everything for a stitcher. And one of the things she thinks of for a stitcher is having separate charts. So you get a color chart, you get a black and white chart. You get in that file, whether it's black and white or color, you then get a chart with back stitching and a chart without back stitching. It's wonderful. It's easy to stitch from. They don't work in Pattern Keeper, but that's no big deal. But let me try to turn it this way so you can see it better. All right, so this is the bottom row. And you can see we have a fox here, and that looks like a fox there. And then we have a polar bear and a koala bear. I'm trying to do this without hitting any. I knew it. Okay, if you look here, we have the owl, then we have a panda bear, then we have a bear, and under the panda bear we have a polar bear, and under the bear, brown bear, whatever you want, we have a koala bear. So the bottom row is going to be a fox, a bear, a fox. And in the middle there, those 4 in the middle, the bottom 2 rows, are all 4 types of bears. And I'm sitting here thinking, we have a seal, so you could have done a dolphin, you could have done an octopus, you could have done, you have, I don't know, you have farm animals, you have, well, okay, an alpaca really isn't a farm animal, but you could have done any number of things. You could have put in a hippo, you could have, I'm toying around, I'm not a designer, but I'm toying around with replacing the very last one with my own animal. I'm just really afraid that mine won't be as cute as hers. So you tell me, what am I missing? Are these really 2 foxes and 2 bears on that bottom row? Yeah, turn it this way so you can see better. And I mean, look at that. It is, so yeah, I'm a little disappointed with that. Again, though, the design is amazing. Okay, so we did that, and that stitched up real quickly. So then I had I spun the spinner, my decision wheel, and it picked Beetle Pop again. And that was fine. I was having a lot of fun with this. So here's Beetle Pop. The art is by LuxNovaStudios, and it's charted by UnconventionalXStitch. And yesterday, before I started, see, I remember to do it before I start. This was where it was. So I had finished this page the first time it was called. I came down and did this, and I started the hair. So this is as far out as the hair would go. And you can see I have the eyebrow kind of started. So that's where it was. Now, remember this, the hair here and the little bit of the eyebrow, I decided to work in that area. So here she is. Isn't that great? So basically, everything from there over I did yesterday. Now this little spot right here is $6.99. It's supposed to be $6.99, and I ran out. So I went to my backup. So I have a double-sided case with all my floss. I have a second double-sided case with almost a full DMC set in there for my backup. I don't have $6.99, so I've got to go to the store and pick this up, and right now I'm not doing it. I'll do that after Christmas. But yeah, I've got the outline. You can see the bridge of her nose is coming in. I did all of the white, so there's white that comes down here for her nose, but the rest of the white is done. This pink comes up in here, and then we start with the eyeshadow, and her eye comes in here. So yeah, that's where it is. So that was fun. I had a good time with that. All right, let's see what we're going to stitch on today. Before I spin, is there a project that I have that you would like to see me work on? Tell me below what one you are maybe pulling for. Okay, here's our spinner. Resistance is futile. Hey, it's a new one. Okay, let me get that and I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, Resistance is Futile is a band sampler by Long Dog Samplers. And I'm working in this top section up here. So that's where I am. I'm stitching this on, I don't always tell you what fabrics during Flossmas I haven't told you too much about the fabrics, but I'm stitching this on a 20 count Aquarius by Color and Cotton. And I'm using this gorgeous, hey, it's actually showing up today, gorgeous special edition floss from HandDyedbyRolanda on Etsy. And here is where I am. So I've completed the first 2 bands and I'm on that 3rd band. So that's where I'll start today. And before I leave you, let me give you your movie recommendation. So today's the 21st. I have Christmas, Bloody Christmas. This is about a robotic Santa that goes haywire. You can get this on Amazon Prime or on Shudder. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great day. It's cold here, so stay warm wherever you are. And with that, bye. I'll see you tomorrow.